Oh, he's going to be mad.
Why?
Flat tire this early.
Yeah, that does make him mad. Luckily, he's strong now from working out. He can lift the car. No jack needed.
Flat tire this early? Oh. Sorry, you guys. We were just talking about Stench. We just got a phone call. And there was a lot of F words. And all I could make out of it is somewhere in there was a flat tire.
I think about that every morning driving in. It's like, what if I get a flat? What if this? Then you're.
I was really proud of you, Jack, because you made out what he said.
Right. Well,
between all the F words.
I speak Stench. I can't tell you how many times I've been on the phone and he's been in a road rage, and I can understand exactly what he's saying.
Yeah, because I didn't really get a lot of it. Jack put it on the speaker, and I didn't really all I know is I would not want to be around that man when he's angry.
Yeah,
because I really felt like he was beating up his car.
Oh, I bet he was. I bet there's a fist, like in a cartoon when they punch or they hit you over the head with a frying pan and it's head-shaped?
Right.
I bet there's a fist-shaped mark right in the side of his car.
I think you guys, he beat up his car. I'm sorry. It's not funny because I know he's having a bad day, but I really think that nice Nissan Titan might be beat up.
Yeah.
I mean, that Nissan Titan is like the strongest car ever. But I think he might have just gone psychotic.
I don't care how strong your car is. It can only take so much stench. If he unleashes the fury, it's over.
Oh, my God. I only feel sorry for him because this is, you don't feel sorry for anybody unless you've had it happen to you. Mm-hmm. And remember, I had the same thing. I even wrote on the rim.
Oh, and you ended
up at I didn't know you were supposed to.
A sketchy gas station.
Yeah,
remember
dark.
those weirdos helping you?
Yeah, it was a good day. I like creepy guys. And it's funny you say that, Jack, because we're going to talk about that this morning.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, peeping Tinas.
Oh, or the lack thereof.
Right. How's that flat tire?
Oh, no. I honestly had car trouble this morning, brought on mentally by myself. Guess what I did?
No, we just told the story of you screaming.
No. That's not what happened. I didn't turn off my dome light.
Okay, well, why were you screaming about a flat tire on the air to Jack and I?
It's not a flat tire. It's worse than that. It wasn't the car. It was me. I couldn't shut my dome light off this morning to drive my car. I swear to God, I sat in front of my house for 12 minutes trying to turn the interior lights off.
Jack, so you were
my car.
wrong. When he was screaming at us...
My translation skills aren't what they used to be.
I know. Well, when you were screaming this morning at, 5:15, screaming over the speakerphone, I thought it was flat tire. But Jack said you said flat tire.
Yeah, it's I'm a bad translator.
Idiot driver.
Idiot driver, okay.
Idiot driver can't turn off a dome light to drive his car.
Okay, I don't know. Jack, haha.
Yeah, well, hey, you can't be perfect. You try it out. Hopefully sometimes you understand, sometimes you don't.
It's fine.
Is the car beat up?
No.
Okay.
Because honestly, I knew it was me. I hit some button that I don't normally hit to turn my lights on inside.
All I know is you were psychotic. I couldn't make it out. Jack said that out of all of it, it said flat tire.
You can't drive with a damn light on inside the car.
See what I mean, you guys? Like, he was just screaming, and there were a bunch of F-bombs, and Jack said he said flat tire, and I was like, okay, Jack, if he said flat tire, he has a flat tire. And then I thought, wow, he just beat up his car.
Yeah, that's what we really, our assumption was that you beat the hell out of your car.
No.
All right.
I knew it was me, because it wasn't happening until I got in there and did something. I don't know what I did to undo it.
All right. Okay, are you all right?
Yes.
Okay. He's crazy.
He's fired up. I don't blame him. I hate it when something stupid like that. When it's something
lame. It wasn't something stupid.
But now I'm confused. Now I feel like it's all a bunch of lies.
But like when you can't figure out how to turn off your dome light or whatever, it's like you should. You're a grown person. You should be able to.
Because I was in a hurry and I hit up and then I didn't push it. I hit a button.
I feel like there's a bunch of lies. Jack said flat tire. I feel like I've been lied to. I don't know. Maybe you're having an affair.
Yeah, on my
That's
way
what women always think, like automatically. Well, you're having an affair. You know what? If you weren't there, you're what?
Okay, something happened on this show. At one point, someone sent us stuff, and I know as soon as I saw them, I knew what they were. But when I got home yesterday, there were G-string panties hanging on the doorknob of my room where I work that were found in the laundry. And they're women G-string.
Oh, no.
And I know that I put them on, but they were extra large.
Wait. See, everything this morning is not working.
I know they came from this building somehow.
No, but you said you put them on.
I always put crap on. You've seen me a million times put crap on over my clothes and walk around.
Up.
Whatever happened, I had them, and somehow they made it home with me from this office.
And then now they're hanging on your door. Of
Yes,
your
and now
office.
they're like, whose are these? They're not mine. And I go, look, if I was cheating on you, you wouldn't be with a girl this fat. These things fit me.
Oh,
Just
which
being
is
honest.
something else we're going to talk about this morning. Love or lard?
Yes, it's all
Yeah.
coming around.
Oh, God, it's funny you say that because this has not, it's early, so who cares? But this morning I woke up and the snowboarder, he's naked. He sleeps naked. I don't know. I don't sleep naked. I can't sleep naked.
I'm a naked
Yeah, because
sleeper.
something might happen.
Yeah,
You gotta
earthquake.
run out of the house in
Yeah.
an earthquake or fire or whatever.
That's why I sleep in my tennis shoes.
Yeah, I sleep in a tracksuit.
I'm with you. That's cool.
So I sleep in everything.
Hazmat suit.
I have gloves on in case I have to drive all the way to Big Bear. Anyway, so he's laying there and the sheet is like over him. And you know how he has like that Calvin Klein body?
Yes.
You know? So the sheet is like over him and like he just looked hot. Just hot. And I know that's creepy because I've been with him too long to say that. And he's all tan and stuff because he's Turkish. So he just looked smoking hot. I was like, wow, he looks sexy. But he was sleeping. Then he's way better sleeping.
Right.
So
We're always hotter when we're asleep and not
so
talking.
I was looking down. I was like, man, he just looks good. So then as I was driving to work and I had that image in my body, I thought, if I have a sheet draped over me and I'm sleeping, I wonder if he looks at me and goes, yeah, she looks lumpy.
Oh,
Totally lumpy. Yummy.
I'll tell you what we think. When I leave and my wife is sleeping, I think, oh, look at how nice she looks. If only she could be quiet and sleeping all the time.
I know, but I know he thinks she's lumpy. Wow, look at that lump in the sheets. I don't look like the Calvin Klein model body. I look like, I'm lumpy. And it was just sad. I'm like, nobody's ever looked at me and said, that girl has a rockin' body. And it made me kind of weep. It didn't make me weep, but it made me hungry.
No one's ever looked at me and said, that guy's
wanna
got a rockin'
eat.
body.
Yeah,
either.
has anybody ever said to you guys, like, what is that like to have
no.
somebody say you have a rockin' body?
I might have met a really drunk guy in a bar one time
Who
who
said
liked me.
you-
Yeah.
But I mean, what is that like? Do you know anybody like that's, like what's that like
I
to
don't
have
know.
somebody say,
You know what's weird?
wow, you have a rockin' body.
I have no idea.
Yeah,
Me
I don't
either.
know.
I'll never
I don't
know.
know anyone like immediately comes to mind like, oh, so and so, rockin' body.
Right, but I mean, what's that like to be on the receiving end? I realize there's so many things I've never heard in my life.
Right.
Like you're a great mom.
You know what you know what I never hear? Wow, you're so skinny.
You're right.
I don't hear that.
Right.
You never hear these
No.
things. All right. Anyway, we'll discuss and we'll take our first call. All right, is everybody regrouped?
Yes.
Yes.
Regroup. Jack, what is today, by the way?
Today is Wednesday, September 20th, 2006, or the day before Singles Mingle.
Yay!
right.
Single Mingle Extravaganza is tomorrow. We're very excited about it. All right, so we were talking about before Stench lost his mind. Well, actually, it was after Stench lost his mind. We were talking about what's it like to have somebody. Anybody ever told you guys smoking a hot body, Mr. Poodle?
Occasionally in my lifetime, not recently.
Every
Wow.
day.
Okay, so this is great. Now we have somebody that knows.
Yeah, there you go.
So what's it like when somebody says you have a smoking hot body? What's that like? Do you just like, I don't know, just like, do you skip? Do you glow? Like, what's that like?
You go, yeah, right, I agree.
Hold on.
You're an arrogant poodle.
You are yes, Jack. I don't even need to repeat it.
He thinks he's best in show.
That's good.
Mr. Poodle, wow.
Show.
Wow. You know what? That's funny. That's another angle of this is people that know they have good bodies.
You know what? That's
I hate
I
those
think that's a
people.
problem. There's not a person alive that doesn't have a smoking body that isn't fully aware and hasn't, made every effort to have that smoking
You
body.
know, that's exactly it. When that's happened, it's because I've been doing the whole routine, going to the gym, doing the crunches, which not lately, that's for sure. But that's it. You go, hey, it's paid off, and somebody noticed. That's about the best
Yeah,
I
but
can do.
so you get to walk different than
so
the rest of us?
you're the first person
Yeah.
that's aware that you have a smoking hot body.
Oh,
before
so when
it-
other people tell you, you're like, that's right, and do you snap? I mean, I don't, I've never experienced, so I don't know, like.
Right.
Of
Yeah.
course
And
I do.
I don't know why I'm worried about it. It's never going to happen,
Right,
so I
this-
shouldn't have the moves.
This is something I know I don't have to worry about, but I would think you'd want to be humble there, Mr. Poodle, and not like it's like those guys who work on their car all the time, and when you see him out the car show, and you go, "That's a cool car," and he's like, "Yeah, it still needs a little work." You know,
Right,
you do
yeah.
that. Oh, like
No.
There are people though that sit by their cars in parks on Sunday mornings,
In the
when
chair?
they're in their chair with the hood up and go, "That's right, that's right,
Steam
that's what
cleaned
that
it.
is." Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right. That's a hammy right there.
That's right. Yeah. So there are cocky people about weird things.
About weird things.
Yeah, totally
I'll
weird things.
sometimes go home and just put oil all over me and look in the mirror.
Oh God.
Okay, he's winning me back over.
That I do sometimes.
Yeah,
too.
just look at yourself. Yeah. Just put on a little what song do you dance to while naked and slathering
I'm
oil
sure
on
it's
it?
a Madonna song.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Because I was gonna go with Ricky Martin, but you're so gay that's Madonna or Barbara.
Right.
And of course, always after a few cocktails.
Right. Hey, Jack, can you play a little Barbara Streisand maybe?
yeah.
Let's
see what
imagine
I
that
can find.
Mr. Poodle slathering up some oil all over his body, naked in front of the mirror, and just loving
Yeah,
his
baby.
body,
Barbara
just
Streisand.
loving it. Let's see what we got here.
If not, get some Judy Garland.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, baby.
Oh yeah.
Let's picture it now.
Uh-huh.
I
I
feel sick.
Actually, I do too.
only picture her nose.
This is with Brian Adams.
Oh no.
It was the first one I found.
All right. Thank you, Jack. that was enough. Jeez.
Plenty.
Oh,
Thank
now
you.
I found Evergreen.
Oh, too late. The moment has come and gone. All right, I think we're ready for our first calls of the day.
Yay!
Here we go. I'm sorry, Jack. I'm having you work too hard over there.
No,
Jesus.
it's just, I'm got it. Here we go.
I'm got it.
I got it.
First call of the day.
He's going down. He's going down.
It's going down.
I only hear what I want to.
And the smoking body exits.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
By the way, it says that Barbara Streisand thinks you're an idiot if you voted for George Bush, that you only did it because you think you could sit down with him and have a beer.
Yeah.
Where'd you get that?
It's a quote from that idiot yesterday.
That's a random
because
thing to say.
Kerry and Gore both had no personality. She says Bush won the election on that he had personality, and dumbasses like Middle America thinks they voted for him because he's a guy that could sit down and have a beer with.
Wow. And then as long as we're all on this, new photos of Madonna, and she got a haircut. There you go.
Where?
Yay!
It's the worst haircut ever, though. Worst haircut ever. She looks like Sharon Stone's older, uglier sister.
Oh, that's mean and hurtful, but maybe accurate.
Yeah.
Here's Chris. You're the first call today.
Yay!
Do we have anything, Jack? Can you turn up my music, please? Yeah.
We've got something pretty for your ass.
Wow. That was harsh. That felt
You
ugly.
mean literally?
Yes.
Available at jamiewhite.com.
Jamie Jack and Stench toilet paper.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, what's going on?
Hi, Chris.
Hi.
Have we talked to you before?
I think you did.
Yeah, I feel like we're friends now because you always call about this time. Are you the truck driver?
No, I'm not a truck driver.
Oh,
I'm
well,
an electrician.
Oh, right. Union. And he's with the RV? Are you the
With who?
Never mind.
Yeah. He's the
I'm
electrician.
all the way around wrong.
He's the
He's
electrician.
just an electrician.
He's
He
the
has no
electrician.
RV. Okay,
Yeah.
fine. Chris, what can we do for you this morning?
I just wanted to say that it seems like when you're like 20 or 25, you got the rockin' hard smoking body. And then as you get older, like 30, 35, that smoking body goes away.
Wow,
Wow.
Chris, that was big.
That is a big statement, although I've always been doughboy.
You know what? Imagine that, though. Imagine having the smoking hard body, and then when it's gone, you don't get those compliments anymore.
Oh my God, it's like my face. Like I used to have a really great face between 20 to 30. I would say it was 10 years of good face. I'm not kidding. And
Hey,
now,
that's
like,
a good face run.
yeah, I had 10 years of great face, Jack. Great face. And then, like, right around 31, it started just totally just, yeah. And they're like, she used to be so pretty.
Oh,
I think Lisa
God.
Fox put it best. Is like, one of those moms where she used to really have her looks and then she had a baby and then she just didn't care. Hi, welcome to
Wow.
my face.
Wow.
It's okay. It's okay. It's like really bad people sat on it.
Jamie, Jack, and Stench.
You know how, like, one of the biggest problems in marriages and relationships and family is money?
Yeah.
Because statistically, like, women hide 70% of their purchases or whatever.
Yeah.
Now, let's talk about this for a moment. To be an entrepreneur, you have to spend money, right?
To make money, you have to spend money. That's what
Right.
they say.
Exactly. Well, I've spent a little money, friends.
No.
When did you spend some money?
I spent a little money, and and it was about $1,500.
What?
But wait.
What did you get?
Wait. I'm gonna make. I think. Hold on. Let me 50. I'm gonna make a lot.
Okay.
I'm gonna make about $3,500 if all systems are go.
Oh, that's a good profit.
That's a nice little profit margin.
Okay.
Here's the problem.
Here's the problem. I just spent $1,500. I can't believe I'm saying this.
On what?
Not on makeup. Not on beautiful, amazing shoes.
Ooh, yeah, one pair of shoes.
Well, because you're saying you're an entrepreneur, so I'm thinking, what did she get that she thinks she's going to flip for double?
I just bought 50 Tickle Me Elmo's TMX editions. I did. I know.
Okay, but you're right. If
But
it
I'm gonna
becomes
make millions.
Right.
if it becomes the next thing,
Right.
you could easily make a
At least
lot of
double.
money.
Okay.
Yeah, if it becomes the thing.
So here's what happens. Jack tells me, oh my God, I pre-ordered the Tickle Me Elmo TMX thing. And I'm like, oh, no way. And he has this secret website that he knows
Right.
that they have them that nobody knows about. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to order a bunch and then sell them on eBay. So anyway, I just go and do that, right? Because I have about $2,000 room on my credit card so I could get $1,500 worth.
Okay.
All right? Only $30 a month at about 9% interest. I'm fine.
But, it won't matter if you make that profit. You pay that
Well,
right
well,
off.
Oh, yeah. So then, and I don't know if y'all have ever taken the most ridiculous risks of your life. $1,500 in stuffed toys. Okay, hi. I'm
Okay,
stupid.
Do you know what's weird though? You would feel if right now, let's say you had that $1,500 in your hand, and you were like, if you put it into your savings account,
In a high quality mutual fund?
it would just be boring, you would be like, no, I'm totally with you on investing this into
A stuffed animal.
into a quick growth experience.
And let me explain, because I don't have that great a track record. I might have suggested Playboy stock to Jamie, which, although ultimately was her best producing stock,
Right.
but it had
But
some real
then,
down
yeah,
times.
yeah. Well,
Okay.
and because once it goes down, Jack, the money still isn't there.
Right. So I get that. So she did that on my suggestion. Didn't quite go well.
Right.
But this time, Tickle Me Elmo, he's standing there. You tickle him. He falls to the ground, rolls around, and then pounds his fist on the ground. How can that not be a winner?
I know, but I have problems because Monica has nieces, and I said, oh my God, Monica, I just ordered $1,500 in Tickle Me Elmos, and she goes, yeah, I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal this year.
Wow.
What?
Okay,
What?
I think it's going to be a big
I
deal.
already pushed send.
Yeah. Although I only bought one. So the worst
Oh
time
my
out
God.
is, you know.
If I have a
Wow.
stockpile of Tickle Me Elmos, okay, there's two things that could happen.
Oh.
First of all, because it's ordered, it could be back ordered.
After Christmas.
Yeah,
Right.
especially 1,200 of them or however many you bought.
I bought $1,500 worth of stuffed
Okay.
animals.
Right.
So it could be back ordered, which means I'm going to have a stockpile in my closet.
Oh my God!
You better
this is
have a big
nightmare.
closet.
I know.
Do you know what you are right now? You're
Stupid.
an episode of I Love Lucy. Snowboarder's gonna come home and open the closet. It's gonna be filled with Tickle Me Elmos, and he's gonna be
But
like, Lucy!
it could really work.
They're already going for $109 on Amazon because
Okay, see?
they're already.
Okay.
I mean, but it just came out yesterday. We still have what, 3 months or something, or 95 days, as
95
Poodle
days.
told me, till
I'm
Christmas.
really nervous about this one.
It's not even Halloween. Not even
I
close.
know.
The Christmas
Did
rush
I
is not
just,
on
like-
yet.
You know what? Like, it's that whole thing. If you think it's too good to be true, it is.
But you could be in a parking lot of a Toys R Us watching people fight as you
Yeah,
sell them out of the
that's
back
true.
of your car. So
Oh,
you
yeah.
don't know.
Maybe they'll go up to like 1,000. Can
Oh.
you imagine? I'll be a millionaire.
Like Furbies and stuff like that, when they went nuts, and the Cabbage
Yeah.
Patch things, every now and then one pops, and it'll get like a
Because
grand.
you psychos want your kids to be happy.
Yeah.
Actually, your kids probably don't even know about the Elmo. Only adults do.
Yeah, my kid has no idea. I ordered one. She has no
Yeah.
clue.
It says there's still 3 months until Christmas, but the toy that could be among the most popular ever that Jamie owns a whole bunch of. It's
Oh, no.
just been unveiled yesterday.
And here's what's gonna happen.
What?
Jamie's like, Jamie, my kid, it's all they want, and she's gonna be a softie and give a few away, and then
Cut into the
just cut
profits.
into her profit margin dramatically.
I've been doing that lately.
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
I don't know. I paid Pearl's rent for October. That was expensive. Well, her parents,
Yeah.
you know, so they don't have to clean it out in like
right
a
there.
week or whatever, 2 weeks. So I was just like, oh my God, I want to feel better about myself, so I'll pay the rent.
Oh, that's really nice, though. I
no,
mean,
it's
that-
not
yes,
as
it is.
retarded.
No, that
No, it's really
that
nice.
one's
She
nice.
lives in Beverly Hills.
Yeah, that
Really
that's
expensive is what it is.
Yeah. I'm like, dude, you paid that. I mean, she's not with us, but I'm thinking, she paid that much in rent?
you'd be amazed how much rent is. Trust me.
Jeez. Anyway. All right, so the new improved Tickle Me Elmo is dubbed TMX Elmo. And Jamie has a bunch of them. They're just not here yet.
Yeah.
Wow.
You're gonna
is
have cases of them.
I'm excited for you.
Haven't you ever met those? You liar.
No, I am, because I hope it blows up. I want to watch it go. But then again, if it doesn't, I want to watch the demise.
And I don't have just $1,500 to piss away.
Plus,
I will set up a store for you on the roadside. You know those people like
Yeah,
right around Christmas.
like beef jerky?
Yeah, and I'll sell them for you on the
do
roadside.
you know how much space? 50
That's
or
what I tried to
however,
explain to-
100 or however many you got
How
for 50.
many? We're like 50, right? 50.
I mean, I don't know. The
50.
boxes are probably, I mean, I haven't seen it, but I'm guessing about 1 foot by 2 foot.
no.
So
That's more than most stores get, 50. I mean, you're going to
Is
have...
this a mistake? Did
You're
I
gonna-
just make a mistake?
Do you have an extra bedroom? Because it's now the TMX room at Jamie's house.
Did I just make a huge
I don't
mistake?
know. Should I go order 50 for me?
Wow, do you have $1,500 too?
Oh, don't.
No, but I'll find it.
I know, but isn't it? It's like a gamble. I feel
boyfriend
like we're
does.
like playing the stock
You are.
market
You're
or
gambling.
something.
Totally.
You're gambling
Like-
because...
I'm thinking.
I
Hey,
know,
Steve,
but-
can I have your credit card number?
Because we could. What if we made money? Like
Remember
Right.
last year?
we'll donate it to charity.
Xbox 360, they didn't make enough, and they
Yeah.
ran out way before Christmas even got going, and it was just a bunch of hype on that, and they went for a lot of money.
They said they just unveiled it yesterday, ending months of unprecedented. Ooh, unprecedented is always a big word that I like to say because I'm amazing.
It is unprecedented.
Secrecy that had the toy industry abuzz.
Yeah.
Until Tuesday morning, that was yesterday morning, only 50 people had seen the new Elmo TMX.
Wow.
The luckiest people on earth.
Jamie
Wow. Where did this come from? Look out.
Oh, that's nice.
Are these mine? I don't know. I'm sorry. I have like
You have
12
like a
head.
knot of mess over there.
Well, I think these are Mr. Poodles. They put them on my chair and then they got all of them. Anyway, hi.
Hi.
I'm a professional. All right, so here is the thing. I just bought. Spent $1,500 in Tickle Me
on a credit card
on a credit card for Tickle Me Elmos that
with interest.
that might be back ordered. Hopefully not. Can I cancel my order if they're back ordered?
I do think you can cancel your order if they haven't shipped yet.
With a slight penalty.
Restocking fee, but if
Yeah.
they're not in, they don't have to restock them.
So here is what I want to talk about just for a moment this morning. I'm sure you all have those stories where your husband, wife, brother, sister, whatever, have decided to make money quickly, get rich fast because
Yeah.
I just ordered 50 Tickle Me Elmos thinking that I could sell them for millions.
Dude, I bought a ranch from Eric Estrada. I'm so going to be rich. Just wait.
Unfortunately, it's in the middle of nowhere and there's no electricity and they won't run pipes to it, right?
There's no road.
Yeah, but you can walk across the neighbor's house to get to it.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
stand on it, yeah. Anyway, so I also wanted to bring this up because we talked about it a little bit the other day where I told you we were watching that Deal or No Deal.
Right.
And the husband was like, or the wife, whichever. The wife, that's what it was. She was screaming at her husband, take the deal, take the deal. It was $750,000. And then he had $3 million in his suitcase.
Bad day.
And he kept saying, honey, I have $3 million in my suitcase. I have $3 million. And she's like, take that money, you greedy son of a bitch. But she didn't say that because it was TV.
$2.3 million should cost him.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm wondering, do you all have, and I think you do, you just need to think about it for a minute, those things where you gave somebody the wrong advice or you made the wrong decision or whatever, where you could never live it down, and then you, get to always throw it in their face. Like, if this doesn't work out, the snowboarder, once I tell him, I don't know how I'm going to tell him. Do you tell him over wine?
You tell him over wine.
Over wine. Honey,
No. Okay, well, here's
I
the
just
problem.
spent $1,500.
You're coming home with the UPS guy's going to live at your house for about 2 weeks bringing Elmos.
But then if this doesn't work out, is it something he'll always, bring up like, well, I guess we can't afford that because mommy bought 50 Tickle Me Elmos.
Oh, yeah.
Is it one of those things?
I'm worried about Jamie losing her foot and me telling her that blister was no big deal.
Right.
She has this this blister that's now changing colors and getting a little green that I told her, don't worry about that.
Where it's fine. And what about if Jack gave me advice because I was going to go to the doctor for it, but Jack's like,
It's
it's
a
just a
blister.
blister, you're fine. But what if later I come to work and I have a nubby? Will he feel bad? Is it
Yes.
something he'll never live down?
Yes.
Is it something I get to throw in Jack's face always? Like, hey, dude, I don't have my leg because I have a blister that you said was fine.
Right, Dr. Jack.
Are there those things that you're
you could be mad at Jack. I'm with that. If your leg gets amputated, I'd be mad at Jack.
Have you ever given? Oh, I know what you did. You gave your wife bad advice about directions, and then she crashed her car.
That's the biggest bunch of crap in the world, and she still brings it up. It's been 3 years. One day, just like, we're here, we're up early. Obviously, she's not up for a while. I look on the news, and I see the freeway she has to take to work totally closed. There's this awful accident, and I'm like, I'm going to make her day. I'm going to call her and say, hey, that freeway's closed. Take an alternate route to work, which I did. She then spun out in the canyon coming over Mulholland.
That's your fault.
And drove up the side of a wall because she was hauling ass through a canyon and ended up wrecking her car. And it was because I told her to go that way.
All right, so here's what we will, well, it was your fault.
But that's not my fault. I was like totally doing you a favor. You can't drive, not my fault.
You know, the one that I always bring up is that the snowboarder was scammed on eBay.
Yeah.
So I always.
Oh, you've got that one.
Yeah, I always bring it up. Always bring it up.
I know because you tell me. You're like, he was a business major.
Yeah, Mr. Business Major. I'm sorry, scammed on eBay. What?
What?
What? What about all those people that were left with Beanie Babies when they went public or they went mass produced?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I still have 2 Beanie Babies I've held on to because people tell me they would be worth money.
Right, that they're highly collectible.
They're not.
I remember, though, the last time, one of the times there was a big push on a Christmas toy, I had one, and my son was real little. And it was the hardest thing I ever had to do, give that kid that toy.
Yeah.
Because I knew
you
I was
want to
like,
make
I
money,
could
right?
just turn this thing over and pay for Christmas right now. There was like a Power Ranger doll when they were really hard to get.
And you're like, I could sell this, buy him a knockoff one
Yeah.
for $15.
I've got one, and I ended up giving it to him for Christmas.
Bad decisions you can never live down. That's what we're talking about this morning. Here is Christina. Hi, Christina.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay. One day I went to the restroom and I had my friend with me. And my pee looked kind of weird. Like it was like a dark copper color. And I'm like, hey, Crystal, come check this out. Look at it. So she looked at it and I was just
Girls.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, I know. And then I was like, oh, my God, this is kind of weird. She's like, you know what? Don't worry about it. You're just tripping. You're being a hypochondriac. I'm like, yeah, you're right. But something in the back of my mind told me that pee just did not look right. So I ended up going to the doctor, and it ended up being kidney stones.
See,
So-
that Crystal,
Yeah.
she is
I
a
know.
whore.
I'm like, imagine if I would have listened to her.
Okay, by the way, listening to Jack right now about the blister on my foot could become an amputee.
Right.
Yeah,
you should
better
see
go
it. It's
check
all
out.
infected. It's horrible. Jack's like, it's just a blister.
Don't worry.
But you know how your husband's boyfriends, crystals of the world, they're all like, don't worry about it. And then
I know.
the next thing you know, next thing you know, you have a kidney transplant.
See?
Thank you, Christina.
Wow.
Thanks for...
Oh, you're welcome.
All right, bye.
I was impressed that Crystal looked at her pee.
Yeah. I was going to tell a story. I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not. But I do know of some. All right, I am.
Okay.
I have a friend who they were married for a very long time. And I guess when you're married for a very long time, I would know this experience because I keep getting divorces. But I guess you'll actually call your husband in or your wife in to look at the stool.
Oh.
At a number 2?
Yeah. Have you ever done that? Oh, shut
Oh.
up.
Come on. Hot
Mr.
body
Poodle had somebody look at his doodle?
No, I said I thought about it.
Have you ever called your wives in?
No, but,
Okay, thank
I've
you.
left it for my buddies.
Oh. Anyway, let's take another call, shall we?
It's an impressive one.
Bad decisions you can never live down. Here's Tasha. Hi, Tasha.
Hi.
Hi.
I went to Target yesterday.
Yeah.
This lady was walking out with like 50 Tickle Me Elmos. So I go over and I grab a box, but then I see what it does and I decide, nah, I don't want that thing. So I get back to my computer and eBay has it for $200.
Oh, bad decision.
I ran back to go get it and it was gone.
See,
I
but what
know.
if they oversaturate the market with it?
They
You know?
might.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what if they like?
Hey, that's the risks of being a toy speculator.
Jack.
You're an over speculator, though. She didn't just buy, hey, I got 4 or 5 and I've got enough
Right.
kids in my family I could get rid of them if they're overstocked.
You gotta love Jamie. She commits.
She
not-
committed.
Not 10. Not 7 of
Do
them.
you think that was gambling? Like,
yes.
Do I have an addiction problem? Like, do
Women
I
do
have
have issues.
problems now? Oh, no. But listen how cute he is. This Elmo slaps his knee, falls to the floor, rolls over, and pounds his arm while laughing. Sounds adorable.
And he goes, haha, Jamie, I just took $1,500 from you, sucker.
Jamie, Jack, and Stench. Now, Sam Sam Rubin's Entertainment Report on the Jamie, Jack, and Stench Show.
All right, all of you that are calling, hold on. Especially, I love this one. We're talking about giving bad advice. The mom who made their dad leave the slot machine that won millions. Yeah.
Ooh.
I know.
Crap.
Sam, I just ordered $1,500 in Tickle Me Elmos because I think I'm going to make millions. But what if it's wrong?
Why will you make millions on Tickle Me Elmo?
It's the new toy this Christmas, allegedly.
Oh, bad dad, Sam.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's wrong? How old are your kids?
5 and 11, but
Hello.
but
No.
it was big a long time ago.
No, there's a new one,
Don't
TMX.
you know what? He's so not cutting edge.
I've heard of this. What does it do? What does it do?
It doesn't matter,
The
Sam.
same annoying crap, basically, the other 10 did.
If
Right.
you don't love your children, it's not our fault.
Wow.
But I can sell you something for about $1,000.
Yeah.
Now is that at the same website where I can get the love toys? Or-
Yeah.
No, I don't know what I'm
I
gonna
say you
do.
put it on the website
I
and just
don't
make a
know.
mint.
I don't know. I'm scared. All right. Anyway, Sam, how's Hollywood?
Very good. Thanks for asking. Just a little bit from the Monday Night CW party, and it's kind of the backhanded compliment, but 4 or 5 times I saw huge Star fans coming up to Stench going, "You're not that fat."
Well, he's lost so much weight. Even my girlfriend last night's like, Stench looks really good. He doesn't have the little slits in his face anymore.
They don't know.
They see your eyeballs.
You can't tell. A lot of people don't recognize
No,
me
he
right
said
now.
you were all swollen.
Yeah, now I'm all skinny, but not skinny. I'm still really fat. I'm just a lot skinnier than I was.
Right.
And
yeah.
what are you doing?
I'm dieting, working out, doing all the stupid regular.
He's
fat guy
vomiting.
stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Diuretics.
I'm hanging out with Nicole Richie in Malibu.
There we go.
He has a male eating disorder.
And not to bring up stuff 48 hours old, what did you guys think of that party?
Awesome.
They said it was awesome.
What
That
an
was-
awesome party.
That was a big, lavish party.
Hey, by the way, I got a rash of crap for making peace with Carlos, Sam.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. He's turned on us.
No, I've
How
met
did you guys
Carlos.
make peace? Did you guys go into a corner?
They were
What'd
like
you do?
buddies.
I just walked. I've never met Carlos other than on air
Right.
attacking him, and I went up to him and said hi and introduced myself, and he was like so cool and really like appreciated and had a sense of humor about it,
Traitor.
and I thought,
Traitor.
hey, he's a pretty cool guy.
Traitor.
Oh. You know what, Jack and Jamie? Maybe Stench felt physically threatened that Carlos could have taken him down.
Yeah.
That was
Maybe
it.
that's All right, so what's going on in the world of
Okay,
Hollywood?
there was that big Matthew Perry show, Studio 60 live from the Sunset Strip. I don't know if everybody saw it.
No.
Well, apparently nobody saw it. And what's not a good sign is, and you guys know that they do ratings in 15-minute increments.
Yeah.
So what you're looking for is for the audience to build. You're not looking for the audience to go away. And that's what happened. Not a lot of people came, and they really dropped off in that last half hour. And then in something that I think is kind of semi-related, Saturday Night Live is getting from 6, they have usually 16 players.
Yeah.
They're going down to just 11. Talk about downsizing. So Horatio Sands is out. Finesse Mitchell is out. Lots of people who have been with the show for a long time are getting the boot. And basically it's because they're expensive.
You know, I knew the characters better as a child than I do as an adult.
You know what? It's one of those things where I think it's kind of cool because I remember watching it in the dorm in college and my sister watching it. It's such a big deal. I mean, it's been on the air forever and is more often not good than good.
Yeah. Anyway. Sam.
Grandma.
You have no good gossip anymore.
That's not true.
No, you just have regular industry crap. You need to give us scandal and sleaze.
Yeah.
Make up crap if you have to.
We were at that party the other night, and I saw Tyra Banks making out with one of the guys from the WWE.
Yeah, something like that.
No, it's not true.
Jack was tonguing Veronica Mars.
Yes, there we go. For example, did you know Matt LeBlanc is not getting an attorney? He's just going into his divorce with no attorney.
Yes, I did know that.
He's gonna be fine.
That's crazy.
That is kind of not smart.
Yeah, what's that about?
He's a real life Joey.
Yes, he is.
And then what about the fact that Paris Hilton, all over Lindsay Lohan's boyfriend, whatever that guy's name is from Morton's or whatever.
Harry.
Harry Morton.
Harry Morton.
But I think that's the only way they can retaliate.
But what'd you say, Stench? That the article says that that she was all over him
She
dancing.
was all over him doing, whenever he would give attention to anyone else, she would dirty dance, and that's while Lindsay was in New York breaking her wrist. Paris went full court press over at Club Hyde.
Yeah, and I even have it said right here. Stench wrote this out. They say that Paris Hilton even mouthed the words from one of her songs, "Baby, I'm perfect for you."
Yeah. That guy's
Whoa.
a billionaire.
Yes. That's
Yeah.
the son of the Hard Rock Cafe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Good guy to have if you're a chick.
If you're very, because Paris Hilton really needs the dough.
Yeah.
Baby, I wonder what that looks like from across. Baby, I'm perfect for you. That just looks like a bunch of.
Yeah. She thought she was having a seizure.
It's a bunch of O sounds.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway,
Baby, when a
sorry.
baby eats cherries. No, those. You know what? Those are clips. I'm just taking notes. Go ahead. This is actually. Remember how we all made fun of PE teachers?
Yes.
How about a new comedy series for HBO called PE, and Will Ferrell's going to make it.
Oh, well, that should be pretty
That's
funny.
pretty
I
good.
like him, yeah.
All right.
Is that it? See, no sleaze.
No, but Will Ferrell was seen at a bordello, however, making the deal with HBO executives.
Wow, that's crazy.
bordello?
What about the fact that Rosie O'Donnell is making life hell on The View?
And that she talked about seeing the Oprah show, and that it was so funny that she had to she talked about peeing in her own couch.
Yeah, you know what? She said a lot of like weird things.
No, there's like a quadruple standard. You can get away with a lot of stuff on that show.
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
Because the
because
other
it's a
day
woman-
she talked about her big ol' love bush.
Oh, yeah, her.
Yeah,
her fur.
her bathing suit area fur.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, you see, look how judicious that we have to be.
I
know.
The area is some way between her belly button and knee.
Yeah, she talked about that, and that's just something neat I want to picture.
And anybody watch Dancing with the Stars last night?
Yes, watch Dancing with Stars. Yes.
And do you think Joey Lawrence was the best one? But he looks weird.
Wow, why, Sam?
Because I think it's like the shaven head thing doesn't work.
I think he looks sexy.
Okay.
My bald's weird. He looks like, whoa, what happened to Joey? Whoa!
Oh, I have to tell you, the only thing I got from Dancing with the Stars last night is I did walk around saying whoa all day, like really obnoxiously. I don't know why, I just did it.
See,
and
to
I
me,
couldn't stop.
the best Blossom reference is all about her friend Six.
Oh, hey,
Oh, yeah.
we
Yeah,
influenced
thank you.
last night's Dancing with the Stars. I don't know if you're aware of this, Sam.
No, please.
We launched a whole tirade on Monday about Mario Lopez having dance training and blah, 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 blah. And
Right.
We ended up having him on the show yesterday for a long time and really grilled him about it.
Right.
At Jerry Springer performed last night, and at the end of his routine, the little chick in the back walks up to him and goes, "Jerry, that was so great." And then she makes the sarcastic remark, "I have to know, have you had any formal dance training?"
Oh, see?
To Jerry Springer. It was a joke at us!
Well, snap, as they would say.
Wow, yeah.
I wasn't laughing in my living room.
Wow. There you go.
Okay, well, anyway, maybe back to you, Sam.
New movie for Drew Barrymore.
Yeah, really great.
What?
What is it? Who?
It's
what?
called He Loves Me. It's a romantic, thing with where she meets a guy and they fall apart and they get back together. It's basically like every other movie she's ever
Whoa, what just happened to you, Sam? That's basically like every other movie.
I realized every movie she has is the exact
Same
same.
one.
It just had like a crazy moment,
It
though.
just occurred to me now. That's what's so wacky about it. And then we're getting excited. America's Next Top Model, the big premiere tonight on Channel 5, and that could be the biggest thing. I guess we're having Miss J on today. Who's the judge?
Oh, right.
Sort of a he-she kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then, one other just a very quick Channel 5 plug. You know that audition thing where that's how Ross got his job and lots of people?
Yeah.
We're doing that again, and Friday is deadline day for tapes.
What are you doing?
Where you, just anybody listening
Replacing Krisky?
We're replacing Krisky.
No, but I mean, didn't you already do that? What happened to that girl?
We did it. Well, she's the helicopter girl now.
Oh, that's
They're trying to pick us off one by one.
What is this person applying for?
This person is applying to be a utility player to do sports, entertainment, yikes, and weather.
Well, they need that.
Let me know when they're going to fuck Carlos.
Wow.
But KTLA.com has all the audition details.
Oh, awesome. All right,
cool.
Sam Rubin, everybody.
Yay,
Sam Rubin, KTLA superstar of the world.
He's crazy.
He's crazy. Yes, it's crazy. All right. Anyway, here's the deal. We were talking about this morning about bad advice. Either A, taking bad advice, or B, giving bad advice and never, ever living it down. From me purchasing the TMX Elmo, is this a bad idea? And then if it is, and we're stuck with all these in our house.
Yeah,
is
1,200 of them.
Right. Is it one of those things where I only bought 50?
Same thing. May as well be 1,200.
Where now the snowboarder gets to go, oh, why don't we, I know, we'll eat one of the Tickle Me Elmos since we have no money.
Oh, you know what he should do? Make a pyramid of Tickle Me Elmos in the main room this year for your Christmas tree, because you're not going to be able to afford one of those.
That's true. Or also bad medical advice. Those are the couple of things, that we've had thus far. The girl whose mom told her dad to walk away from the slot machine, she hung up.
That's
Damn
a
it.
good one,
She's on
too.
line 8.
Oh, she's on line 8?
That's
Okay,
a
because
good-
I
I
really
heard
went
that
back
in my
there.
headphones.
I did too.
I
That
heard
was
her talk
loud.
to Jack.
Did that hurt your ears?
Oh, I'm used to it.
Oh, Jack, you're so strong and manly.
No,
Yummy.
Jeff. I think there's a difference.
Marissa, hi.
Hi, good morning.
Hi.
Congratulations, Jamie.
On buying all these Tickle Me Elmos?
Yeah,
Why,
they're
thank you.
adorable. My daughter loved the Elmos. No, but I mean on your baby.
Oh, thanks. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
They are adorable.
All right, so why don't you tell your story to everybody about bad device? Bad device? Bad advice or
advice.
bad decisions. That's the two words combined. Go ahead, Marissa.
Okay, so my mother and father went to Vegas, and they love playing on the slot machines. My dad's playing on one particular machine for who knows how long, a long time. So my mom tells him, come on, get off of there already. Let's go, play this one, which was a couple of slots down. So my mom said, well, my dad said not even 2 minutes later, somebody sat down and she won the car. It's a progressive and won the car.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. Now, does your mom or dad or whoever, I can't even remember which family member sat in there, is it one of those things now they always just rub it in?
Yeah, well, they love going to Vegas, and now my dad says that he doesn't listen to her now.
Do you think that you're allowed to get a divorce based on bad decision or bad advice making?
Yes,
like if somebody
totally.
almost bankrupts you over Tickle Me Elmos, are you allowed to get a divorce? Or let's say, somebody gives you bad medical advice, like your husband, and you listen to him, and then all of a sudden, you've lost your head and you're just a body walking around. Are you allowed to divorce him?
I think so.
Because you listen to others? That's why you got to go with the gut.
And you know what? If you give your spouse bad advice, you almost want the divorce so you don't have to listen to it for the rest of your life.
Well, and what's funny is I know he would have told me not to buy the Tickle Me Elmos. Now, what if?
Right.
What if I wouldn't, and then it goes to $8 million, and then I make millions off of stuffed animals that are red and tickle?
Because I like drama, and the next break, I'm calling my friend Border Boy. Dude, guess
You're
what
not
she
gonna
did today?
believe it. She's an idiot. Hi, Micah. I know.
Hello.
Does anybody ever call you Fur?
What?
Micah!
Nothing. Go ahead. Sorry.
Anyway, back in 2001, my mom is a real estate developer, and back in 2001, there was a lot. There was actually 2 lots that were being sold for $100,000, and they were completely empty, undeveloped. It was just empty land on top of a hill. And my dad
I get what a lot is.
My dad freaked out.
So it's empty
there was,
land.
he made it such a big deal. He said, it's completely empty. It doesn't even have power, sewage, or anything. And to make a long story short, somebody else came in, built 10 houses, and each house sold for $1 million.
Oh, Micah, that is, that sucks right there. Did you guys learn what a lot was? Just want to make
that
sure.
was an expensive hunk of dirt with no sewage, no power lines, no nothing, bunch of weeds.
Right.
Yep, that was a lot.
Yep.
Here is Natalie. Hi, Natalie.
Jamie!
Natalie!
Oh my God, I love you. I've been listening to you since like 8th grade, which is so long ago.
I hate it. Yeah.
That one hurts right
Thanks,
there.
Natalie. Thanks
I'm
for
just
doing that.
kidding.
Gonna go get my Botox today. Anyway, go ahead.
Okay, so we were at my best friend's wedding, and we were sitting at the wedding party table, and one of my friends that was also a bridesmaid, her boyfriend went to go sit down and pulled his chair on her toe or her foot.
Yeah,
It's like-
that feels really good. That feels good.
Yeah.
And she was started crying. She's like, oh my God, my toe. And we're like, oh, don't worry about it. You're okay. It's just probably squished, whatever. She was dancing the whole night on it, completely wasted. And she kept complaining about her toe the whole time. And she goes to take off her sandal, and it's covered in blood, her heel or whatever. And we're still oh my God. We're like, oh, don't worry, it's just probably cut or something. It's fine. And so it was on a Saturday. She went.
This is a
the next
very
day
long
she-
toe show.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So anyways, the next day she went to the emergency room, and it was broken. She was dancing on it the whole night.
I would have changed that up, Natalie, and I'm not, judging you or anything like that. It had to be amputated.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it was really sad because everybody's like, no, and now she walks with a limp.
It already had gangrene set in by the time she got to the doctor.
Yeah, something like that. But I mean, it was still a
That
good
would've been a
story,
better
and we enjoyed
story.
it. But I'm just, you're not like us. You don't lie.
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
Well, yeah, you might want to try that. I mean, what show are you calling?
Oh my gosh.
All
I
right.
love you, Jamie. Congratulations.
Thank you. And by the way, you started listening since you were in the 8th grade. How old are you now?
Yeah, 23.
Neat.
Ow.
Neat. All right, when we come back, a buttload more calls, and we have lots of gossip for you, too, and things for you to win, which
Yes.
I cannot tell you yet.
J-
Lounge for Life. If you are a man or a woman and you have boobs, you like boobs, you adore boobs, by golly, this is the event for you. I mean, maybe that's not how I should present it, but anyway, I did just find this out about the Lounge for Life. You guys know when you fill out your tax deductions or whatever, there's that thing that says, did you donate any money to anything? Well, this is a tax-deductible donation. So we have the forms there. Once you get there, they'll give them to you, and then you can write it off on your taxes, which is a beautiful thing.
So it's like a free concert, kind of.
Yeah, it seems a little iffy to me. Like, are you
It's
sure?
for charity.
Yeah, but if you get something,
You
I
don't get
know if
anything
you're-
tangible. You get
okay.
you get an experience to enjoy, but
Wow,
not
that's
a
awesome,
tangible.
then.
You know, you don't walk out with a actual band.
But then that's
But-
really,
Yeah.
well, you never know, because I love that guy from Train.
Pat.
I told you guys he sang to me.
Yeah, of
Yes.
course he did.
He did. He looked right at me.
After you moved into his line of sight.
Over here, look at me.
Oh, I love Train. I love that guy. He just looked at me. He sang to me. Anyway, tickets available at Ticketmaster, Ticketmaster.com. Lounge for Life. It goes to a great cause, City of Hope, and we love them, and we hope you love them too. And we are going to do like a little pre-party thing, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
we're working out the details on our special event. That's going to be at the event. It's an event at an event. That's how huge this is going to be.
I'm so confused.
It's going to be really cool.
As the cool people say, it'll be bitchin'. All right, let's move on to the show, shall we?
Yay!
Moving on to the show. All right, we are talking about bad advice and giving bad advice. Here is really the bottom line. I think I want to know. If your spouse, husband, brother, does something stupid, or tells you to do something stupid that causes you bodily injury or bankruptcy or whatever, are you allowed to divorce them or write them out of your family?
Yeah, I think so. It
Yes.
depends, I guess, how bad it is. But
Yes.
my wife would. If I bankrupt us over Tickle Me Elmo,
Right.
she'd write.
So
she'd
if I
leave me.
bankrupt us, or we're like late on our payments or whatever because I bought 50 Tickle Me Elmo in the order to make millions, is he allowed to leave me?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, just checking.
And
just
hey,
checking.
what happened to Jamie? Oh, dude, she bought 50 Tickle Me Elmos. Done.
And I think I officially have to take you in since this is kind of my fault. So,
It is your fault.
yeah.
Wow, so you gave me bad advice.
Oh,
Yes.
now
It's like a domino effect of bad advice here.
Well, I can't work with you anymore. And by the way, Jack, it's about that time to switch partners.
Oh, is that time already?
It's that time. Let's hear. Yep, it's time.
it was that damn Jack.
All right, let's hear. Bad decisions, bad advice. Here's Tracy. Hi, Tracy.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, good morning. I wanted to tell you about a story when I got bad advice, medical advice from my husband's sister. We were on our way to Big Bear for the weekend to spend Thanksgiving up there.
You don't need those details, but anyway.
I'm sorry. Okay, we were on our way. Well, the point is we were in Big Bear, and I was stuck, and I told his sister that, something's really wrong. I'm like having blood when I pee, and she goes, "Oh, it's just a bladder infection, and you wait till the blood passes, and then you'll
Enjoy
be
your
fine."
breakfast,
Yeah,
everyone.
yeah.
Yummy.
And she goes, "You'll be fine." And I was in a lot of pain, and I really wanted to go to the hospital, but we're in Big Bear and everything. And she assured me, "You'll be fine" and everything. And for like 2 weeks after that, I was fine. The blood passed, and I was fine. And then next thing I know, I come down with this horrible fever and chills, and I felt terrible. And so I drove myself to urgent care. They
What
took
street
my
is that
vitals.
on?
They took my vitals. What?
What was your blood pressure?
I don't even know, but they
Like
said
totally high.
they said all your vitals are through the roof.
Yeah.
I ended up and
That is
I
horrible.
survived, but
Oh my God!
Ah.
Thank God she survived, everybody. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you for the phone call.
thanks.
Okay.
Wow, I had more questions.
So many questions left unanswered.
Yeah.
Well, maybe just a little later we can get her back on.
Oh.
Okie dokie. Here's Susan. Hi, Susan.
Hi, how's it going?
Hi.
It's good.
I love you guys. You rule.
We rule.
All right, so my story is basically I was 19. I was in Hong Kong, and I was dating this guy, and we went to this island off that was basically nowhere near civilization. And
What were you wearing?
Stop now.
Okay,
Okay,
I'm sorry,
now
I'm
you're
sorry.
ruining it.
funny.
Go ahead, Susan. Sorry about
okay,
the
so
idiot.
It's okay. I just found out that he had been cheating on me after we'd gone out for 10 months. I was really pissed off. It was in the middle of the night. We decided to go for this walk, and we come to this fence because we were trying to get to the beach. I see him. He jumps
clear across this fence. It's like 10 feet high with barbed wire on it. And I'm like, there's no way I'm going over that fence. And he was like, oh, well, then that's fine. I'll see you when you get all the way around. I said, no, I'm not.
Wait, can I ask you something? I'm sorry to interrupt. Did you say that you knew going into this little vacation or whatever that he had cheated on you?
No, he's trying to make amends.
What did he?
They were trying to make amends. It was the let's get back together trip.
Oh God! All right, go ahead. Sorry.
Well, he didn't know that I knew, actually.
Oh, this is a bigger issue. Who goes on a trip and holds that secret?
Yeah, you're just waiting for the right moment of vacation to ruin it all.
And can you secretly make amends?
Well,
you know what I mean? Like, if he doesn't know there's a problem.
Right, yeah.
And who goes to
that's a good
Bangkok on vacation?
We have questions now.
When I tell you the story.
All right,
Okay,
sorry.
so
All right.
Finally, I got so mad at him. I was like, okay, fine. I'm going to climb that fence. You think that, you don't think I could climb that fence? I'm going to climb that fence. So I climbed the fence, and I had a ring on my finger. And it got caught in the barbed wire, but I didn't know that. So as I'm climbing over, he's like, let me help you. And I was like, no, do not help me. I was really pissed at him already. So I started kicking him away because he tried to keep grabbing my foot. Well, I lost my balance, and I fell. So all of a sudden, I feel this pain in my right hand, and I'm like, oh, my God. I look down, and half my finger's gone.
Oh, crap.
And he's like, it's not there. And I mean, I said, oh, my God, what? He's like, what happened? He looks down, and I'm like, and he covers my hand, and I said, my finger's there, and it's not there. And he's like, yes, it is. I'm like, no, it's not. I said, why are you lying to me? You already lied to me about other things. Why are you lying to me about this?
You brought it up after your finger was ripped off of your hand?
He's trying to tell me that it was there. So he's like pulling.
And then did he grab your nose and say, got your nose?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Not the thigh master, what?
Yeah.
What is, hi. Bad decisions, bad advice. That's what we're talking about. When are you allowed to divorce somebody or break up with somebody when they give you bad advice or make a bad decision? I told you this, and I'll tell you again, the worst decision of our lives is that we bought that thing that Christy Brinkley told us we should buy.
Oh,
Nordic
that
track?
home gym
I don't even
thing.
remember the name, but we haven't used it once.
Total Gym?
Total Gym, that's it, yeah.
And you got your stuff hanging on it in the workout
No, we don't.
room?
I mean, it's set up and stuff, and we look at it. But I used it once, and my ponytail got caught in the cables. They don't sell that part, and so I was like, I raised up on it, and my ponytail got caught in the cables, and then I was screwed, and I was all alone.
And you were stuck there?
I almost scalped myself.
Ooh.
So I had to sit there and hold with my left hand, and my arm was shaking, and try to undo my ponytail in it. And then my arm was shaking, and I couldn't hold myself up anymore. So I had to put my foot in the cable, thing, and then undo my ponytail.
That'll teach you to have long hair. Should have had extensions, then it came right out.
You're right. I'm so not
See?
LA.
Now, I have one I did to my buddy.
Yes.
Which is a bad advice one. We're playing football. And it's just touch football. We're playing in like the front yard with, on cement and grass so you can't tackle.
Wait. 2 men playing touch football?
There was like 4 guys. We were younger, like teens, but there was 4 or 5 of us. And we're playing, and my friend goes to tag my other friend who runs directly into him, and you hear just bone, crack, crack, crack. And then he's like, oh, I think I broke my arm. I'm like, dude, can you move it? He moves it, and it makes more cracking noise. Look, you can move it, and it's not swollen. No one breaks their arm playing touch football. Don't be a wuss.
Yeah, that's embarrassing.
Yeah, suck it up. Let's keep playing. He continued playing the rest of the game and ended up his arm was broken so bad he had to have major surgery to get it fixed.
Why does that make you happy and laugh? See, that's the bad part about this song.
We totally made this guy, and he continued playing, and he continued, slapping people, playing football the rest of the game, and hours later till he went to the hospital.
But I mean, you guys are like, and then it was totally severed. Isn't that funny?
It was so broken.
Such a guy. Jeez. Jenny, hi.
Hey.
Hi.
How you guys doing?
We are lovely. How are you?
Oh, my gosh, the worst advice ever. You're going to be furious because you have a baby. My brother-in-law's baby's mama, she was at the hospital. She gave birth. The lady next to her had a preemie, and it wouldn't eat. So the nurse told her, push on her soft spot to make her eat.
Oh, my God.
I mean, isn't that her brain that you're pushing on?
Wow.
Yeah. You need to get a reaction. Well, of course you need to get a reaction if you push on her brain.
Wow. Yeah.
Believe that.
Yeah. The nurse gave you that advice?
Yeah. The nurse gave my brother-in-law's baby's mama that advice.
Wow.
I would maybe report that incident to someone.
Yeah, she said if that nurse came up to her, she was gonna punch her.
Well, did you hear what happened in I think it was in Indianapolis, about those 3 preemie babies? Not that this fits right here.
Oh, the ones who got the adult dosage?
Yeah, there were 6 preemies, and they got an adult dosage of blood thinner, and 3 of them have died now.
Oh
Oh my
Wow.
God.
Yeah.
That's a screw up.
You people, you got to watch those hospitals. Don't mention any names, Jenny, but I'm telling you, I had the worst moments of my life with my son in there. It was ridiculous. Anyway, this is like my little pissed off thing.
Apparently, anybody can be a nurse nowadays. I don't know.
But nurses are great. They're so helpful. But boy, if they screw up like that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 preemies are dead because of blood.
That's
terrible.
terrible.
Anyway,
That's-
wet blanket toss.
Yeah.
Goes
Way
to
to go,
the award
Jamie.
goes to Jamie White. Hi, thank you very much, everybody. All right, sorry. Here is let's see here. La 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 la. Here's Christy. Hi, Christy.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Hi.
You guys rule.
We rule.
Hey, I just have a quick story about a bad decision. I had slipped on the kitchen floor a few years back. My husband was in there with me, and I was in some severe pain, and my husband looks at my ankle, and I said, I think it's broken. And he said, no, it's not broken. It's just dislocated. And he twisted it.
Oh my God.
And when he twisted it back, he broke the bone in my leg.
oh no.
Well,
So
I
I now
don't think
have-
that we were really playing winner, but let's do winner.
Winner!
And now I have a steel plate and screws in my ankle.
Oh my God! Yeah, and that's the other thing. I think we've probably covered this before, but don't let your friends and mates and whatnot be the
Patch you up.
doctors. Yeah, the doctors. This is what drives me nuts. And oh my God, People Who Drive Me Nuts by Jamie White. The other day I came in here and I said, "Oh, Caden has diarrhea." Now Caden is a little baby boy; he's 3 months old, and Mr. Poodle, our producer, said, "Oh, was it only once? He'll be fine."
And we all looked at him.
And I said, A, you're gay.
Right.
Because he is. And that's just what I start out every sentence with. And B, you don't have kids. How do you know he'll be fine? You know what he said to me? Because I have a friend who's a pediatrician.
Oh.
Right.
So because he has a friend who's a pediatrician, he knows my child will be
Right.
fine. Don't you hate those people that are experts about everything and they have no idea?
Right.
I've had
Especially-
knee surgery. I could give you great knee advice.
Yeah,
At
exactly.
least you had the surgery. He has a friend who. I have a friend who's a plumber. I don't know anything about plumbing.
Exactly,
Oh,
Jack. Do you really
man.
have a friend that's a plumber?
Yes.
And you
Do you
really
need 'em?
haven't taken anything from that?
No.
Not
we
one?
don't. We don't talk shop.
Dude, I have a dad who can fix anything in the world, and I'm the biggest idiot on the planet. I mean, I don't even know the difference between certain kinds of wrenches.
I have a girlfriend who's a playmate. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. No.
You just do?
Yeah. Okay. Yay. There you go. Here's Juliet. Hi, Juliet.
Hey, you guys rule.
We roll!
I just was wondering if you had tickets to the Single Mix and Mingle still.
What did she call it?
I'm sorry. What?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's a little early in the morning, and I've exercised too much.
Oh, okay. Let's try that again.
I believe it's your Singles Mix and Mingle for tomorrow night.
You know what? We need hot dumb girls.
I'm sorry. I've been on 500 dates off the internet, and both two of my friends and my sister got married off the internet, and all I've met is complete losers.
How many dates?
500 JDates and Match.com.
It could be you.
Yeah, you might start
Yeah.
to worry after
You
500
think?
dates.
Well,
Yeah.
when you add the word mix in the middle of singles mingle.
And 500
Sorry,
dates.
Singles Mingle.
500 dates? Who has? Wow.
I mean, at one time, I couldn't even remember the names of the guys I was going out with.
Wow, that's a lot of trips to the Olive Garden.
No, and once I actually went out with a guy who rang me on my cell phone when I went to the restroom because he was so insecure that I would leave him.
Wow, that's a guy I want. One that needs me at all times.
Yeah, I don't think you do. And it's my 30th birthday today.
Wow.
You're a wine talker.
I was going to say that, but I thought, she's just had such a bad time already.
She's everything on a wine. And it's my birthday.
Please let her come. I want to see her.
You do?
I want to see the girl who got rejected on 500 dates.
Jack, that's just mean and hurtful.
Jamie, Jack, and Stench.